Hi, my name is Jean-François. I'm from Asmodee Canada, and I'm here today to talk to you about the game Wavelength. Wavelength is a party game that you can play up to around 12 people, although that's what the box suggests. It's a game where two teams face one another, so if you want to be 14 or 16, as long as you have two teams, you'll be fine. The goal of this game is to be the first team to reach 10 points, and to do so, you'll be working as a team to guess accurately on this scale here, where the psychic of your team is trying to make you guess. So the psychic, during a turn, will take this wheel here, will hide it from their teammates, and rotate this part here, which will randomize this particular section. So without looking, you use this little thing here to close it off so that nobody can see. So the psychic will randomly decide a location, and then there's going to be a scale for the round. So in this particular case, we're looking for stuff that's cheap to expensive. So that's the scale, all the way from the cheapest thing you can think of to the most expensive thing you can think of. And with that in mind, in this particular case, keep in mind that your teammates won't see this, but just for the purpose of an example. So in this case, I'm looking for something that's fairly expensive. I want my teammates to guess, ideally, in the 4 points range in this particular situation. Keeping in mind that, again, they won't see where the actual scale is. So my clue is to tell them something that's, pretty expensive, but not necessarily outrageous. In this case, I'd probably think of something like a house. A house is very expensive, but it's also not frivolous. So it might be, it'll tip them to the expensive side, but probably not all the way to the end. Then, once I've given my clue, the rest of my team will talk, discuss, possibly argue, as to where they want this to go. And once they've made their choice, I give the other team a chance to guess whether or not they think my clue is trying to point them towards the cheap side or the expensive side. And they'll use this little token here to accurately put their guess. Once both teams have made their guesses, we reveal what's behind the screen, and we check whether or not the team has made any points. Then we check if the other team was accurate in their guess, and we award points in relation to what's happened. And then the other team takes a turn, decide who their psychic is for this round, and they repeat this process until one team makes it all the way up to 10 points. This game also features a cooperative mode where the goal of the game is to all play together to reach the highest score possible within a set amount of turns. That's really the gist of the game. It's not particularly complicated to understand. The rule book itself is full of pictures to accurately explain. And also, even though the rule book looks slightly lengthy for a game like this, it's mostly just examples of if some guesses are to be considered correct or not, what to do and not to do. So mostly examples to guide people in cases of issues. As you can see, the game is very elegant. It plays all from inside the box, and it's also very easy to just put the game away. All the pieces go in these little slots around here, and you put this down, and you close it, and then you close the box, and that's it. So once again, that's been the game Wavelength. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.